Right, we're on, guys. Today we're going to talk about sweet spot awareness. We're going to try and make sure we can get the sweet spot more in contact with the golf ball and just have a feeling or some form of way to make sure we can react to the golf ball instead of everything being so closed. This starting off with the club behind the golf ball and returning to that spot's fine, but if we can make golf more reactive and a little bit better awareness of where the sweet spot is, then surely our strike's going to become better. So golf is what I class as a closed sport. So we've got the ball, we've got the club behind the ball, and it's up to us to deal with that. Now that is pretty hard to do. Now in tennis, for example, we react to the moving ball, so the ball comes over the net towards us. We react to that. We're maybe playing a forehand, topspin, something like that, and we don't really have to think about the technique or anything behind it. We're purely reacting to that moving ball and bang, we go and play the shot. Whereas in golf, we are static. We stand there and we have to think about the shot in hand. There's too much time. If we could make golf more reactive and a better understanding of where the centre of the golf club is in relation to the golf ball impact, then the game will become easier. I'm going to show you a drill on how we can do that, and hopefully this will improve both strike and maybe a little bit of anxiety before the shot. Perhaps we can make this better for you. So yeah, the idea is to try and make the game more reactive. So we need to react to that moving ball instead of being so static beforehand. Now, this drill covers two things. It creates a little bit more of a reaction to the golf ball, but it also encourages you to understand where your sweet spot is. Understanding where your sweet spot is at the point of impact is very important, obviously, because the closer we can get it to the middle of the golf club as opposed to the toe or the heel, the better chance we've got for good strike. And obviously good strike is key. And without good strike, we're nowhere. So if we can get a good drill that can understand how we can react to the golf ball and where the sweet spot of the club is during impact, then we're on a winner. Absolutely on a winner. So the drill. So reacting to that ball. So we can't, the ball's obviously not moving, so it's up to us to move to the golf ball. So if I start off in my address position with club behind the ball, so I take my normal address position like so, I've got 7-iron in my hand. If I take my address position, it's now very closed. And this is just a drill for practice, this is on the range only. You can try it on the course, but it's very close. So I'm now standing here with lots of things going through my head, thinking, okay, I must keep my weight there, I must do this, I must make sure I get on plane, and then need to get the sweet spot to make contact with the golf ball. That time, that standing there reacting to that stationary ball is very, very hard. Now I reckon I could play for maybe 4 or 5 minutes for Man United and get away with it. Maybe just no more, because it's a team thing. If Pogba stood here or Rashford stood here on the first tee at the Open Championship, and even a practice swing, they get cut out straight away. Okay, it's dead noticeable, because they've got time also to think about what's actually happening as opposed to reacting to what's going on around them. Okay? So I'm standing here over this stationary ball thinking, oh my god, we need to do this, 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 and this, this, and this before you can take the club away. Now let's start with the club in a different position. So let's start, rather than start with the club behind the golf ball, let's start with the club a yard behind the ball. So now I'm not going back to my address position, which is now here, I'm going through my start position hitting golf ball. So instead of returning to my starting position, I'm now starting here, getting to there and then reacting to the ball, not to my address position. So I'm there, come back to there. Strike was good. I started up here and then I came down through that position into impact. I didn't react or return to my address position, I reacted to the golf ball. There, and reacted to the golf ball. I could feel as though a lot of good things were happening there. I can feel how the body had to move ahead of the golf ball. Started there, body had to start moving, that created lag. It kept the club a little bit more behind me because I was moving towards that golf ball. I was reacting to the golf ball. Okay, starting up here. Brilliant. Now, the byproduct of this is, I'm well aware of where the sweet spot is there. I am able to control sweet spot because I am pushing the sweet spot behind the golf ball. I'm not starting with the sweet spot behind the golf ball, but I am able to move my body into a position where sweet spot makes contact with the golf ball. But that's not where I started from. I never started with the sweet spot directly behind that golf ball. I started with the sweet spot up here, and I made the sweet spot contact with the golf ball on the centre of that golf ball the best I possibly could from reacting to the ball. I can stand here, okay, this is harder. Put the club above the ball and then play the shot from there. Again, I'm reacting to the ball, starting there. Good. A little bit of a cleaner strike, harder to control. But again, there. Up, and then I'm reacting to the ball, getting the sweet spot to do its thing for me. Starting up here. Okay, complete thin. Harder. You're not going to get them all perfect every time, but it's sweet spot awareness, reacting to the ball. This one will be good though. Up there. There we go. Pure. Absolutely pure. So starting with the sweet spot away from the ball, we've taken ourselves out of that closed environment, if you like, that static position there, and we started up here somewhere, somewhere up there, somewhere, and then we've gone up and been able to move the body to react to the golf ball to control sweet spot. There we go. So guys, I hope that helped. That is just, it's a little drill that kills two things. It's making golf much more of a reactive sport as opposed to this stationary closed sport, which is really, really hard. By the way, when I said I could play for 3 or 4 minutes for Man United, I exaggerated. Possibly Piro's Thistle. There you go. Guys, if you subscribe to my channel, thank you very much. If you've not subscribed to my channel, why not? Little button down there will do it for you. Bell notification, that is excellent. That gives you an instant notification of all my videos, and of course the thumbs up shares it around YouTube. Subscribers are going up, we're nearly at 22,000, might be at the time I post this. Thank you to every one of you who subscribed, brilliant, feedback's been superb. If you've not seen my EUREKA Golf Swing stuff, check the link in below, eurekagolfswing.com, don't miss that.